everyone, and welcome back to Ventures with Them. So, so where to begin? Okay, we did get a new car. I have not done the video of the new car yet. I will try to get out there here in a little bit and show you that. So we may just do that one for tomorrow's video, just because we've been busy. We've had a lot going on, but it's been so kind of hectic that I really haven't been doing any videoing because, so we did go get the new car, and I was going to do videoing on the way there and while we were there, but we really needed to talk about what we were doing and try to get everything, straight. And okay, so due to the microchip shortage or the chip shortage, there aren't a whole lot of vehicles right now that are available for people to be able to purchase that are 21s or 22s. So we really needed to get our head wrapped around what we were doing and what we were going to look for, because there just aren't very many on a lot anywhere around here. Literally the lot we went to, I think they had around 12 vehicles that were new on the lot. That's it. And that is very, very little compared to what we are normally used to seeing, especially in the big cities. But even in the smaller areas with the new lots, they normally have quite a few to choose from, and they just don't. And the ones that are coming in are basically already sold. They're waiting on them to come in so they can deliver them. So we didn't video doing it because we literally drove up there, test drove one car, bought it, and came back. That is it. We ate, but then we came back, and it was just hectic. It was graduation weekend, and so we had issues, even finding a place to eat that wasn't already reserved or full. So anyway, it was just hectic. And so we did get the car. I will do another video showing it. I have not even tried to figure anything out on it yet. I just found out today that it actually has auto stop, which came up on it. We drove it an hour and a half home. We drove it 30 minutes back to Walmart on Sunday and 30 minutes back home. And then I have driven it to work twice. And today, for some reason, for the first time, auto stop came up and the car shut off. And then when I took my foot off the brake, it started back up. I don't know. I'm not used to that. I don't like that. That gave me a mild heart attack. I really thought auto stop was where it stops you when you're getting too close to another vehicle too fast. But apparently this is like that stop to start feature or whatever. So I don't know. I'm going to get out the book and look into that today because I don't know. And like I said, it gave me a mild heart attack. Sadly, when it did it, I just started sweating, and when I got to work, I actually was shaking walking in because I was already having issues with the car that made me nervous on the other one, and so now this one just turned around and made me nervous again. The reason it made me nervous is because when we bought it, we were told it did not have that feature. So I wasn't expecting that feature. So just know that even if they say it doesn't have it doesn't mean it won't happen. So I'm fixing to have to look into it. I don't know what's going on with it. We don't know if it was just misinformation between the sales guy and us, or if it's just something, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to definitely have to check into that. And then the deal with the one sofa, I was able to get the second sofa, and that's actually going to be delivered tomorrow. So we are going to have matching reclining sofas. So finally, we're going to have more than one place in our living room to sit down other than just the little collapsible chair that we have in here. That'll be nice. I'm not used to that. We've had a couch and 2 love seats for years. And so with all this going on and us going down to one sofa and one little collapsible chair, we're down to very little sitting area in our living room. And so that has been a little bit of a stress point also. But luckily they got a matching one in, and we've already paid for it, and they're going to deliver it. So that is good. So finally we got a new vehicle, and we got a new sofa, and so everything's kind of coming together as soon as I can figure out the vehicle. I don't know. Anyway, and then the other thing and the real reason that I actually am doing this video is because I talked about changing food subscriptions. And we use all of our EveryPlate meal subscription, and we finished it up, so we ended up having to go get groceries on Sunday because we didn't have any more meal kits. I didn't have any more meats or any, ideas as to what we were really going to fix for the next few days, and I really wasn't sure how long it was going to take for the next one to come in. Well, surprisingly, it's here today. So, I'm actually going to show you that, and we're going to do the unboxing of it together. I haven't done an unboxing of the meal kits yet, and so I thought this one would be a good one to do because I don't know what to expect in there. I have only taken the tape off the top of it. We're actually going to open the box, look and see what's in there, go through recipes and the, everything that came in with it together. So that'll be something new. So if you'll hold on for just a second, we're going to go over there and see what is in it. Okay, so this may seem a little odd, but I'm sitting on the floor in the kitchen. Mainly because these boxes are so heavy that it's just hard to pick them up and then to look over in. I'm only 5'3", so it's quite difficult for me to actually be able to put this on top of a counter and look over inside it and get all the stuff out. So a little issue there. So I'm just sitting on the floor with it. The other thing is that so whenever we're going through and we're getting all of this out, I like to try to separate it out a little bit. I keep my vegetables in a box. Hopefully there's a box in here that I can keep. It's normally an open box that has like a little handle or something on it. Usually I keep my vegetables in there, and then I put all of the other ingredients in I have a little small drawer that goes all the way across my refrigerator at the, towards the bottom right above the freezer. And I usually put everything else in there. And then I go through with the meat and I separate it out into 2 packets normally, because I don't know about this one. This is new. But normally the packages come set for 2 plates. So I go through and I figure out what meats I need for my 4 plates. And I usually put those in like Ziploc bags. And then I put those Ziploc bags in the freezer. And I leave out the one day that I'm fixing to do. So tonight, if there's some that is not frozen, and these should not be frozen at all, they should just be cold. So we'll look at the recipes together and figure out what we're going to cook tonight, and then we'll go through and leave that out, and then I'll freeze the rest of it. So that now, and the other thing about Dinnerly is, which this one is the Dinnerly brand. Let's see if you can see that there. This is the Dinnerly brand, and so one thing about Dinnerly is it has the option for 6 days, to where EveryPlate was like 5 days, and I think it was 4 days that actually had the discount, and then it started getting a little bit higher after that, which I don't understand. It seems to me like the more days that you get, the cheaper it would be, but that's not the case with EveryPlate. So, if you're buying that, that's one thing you need to look at. You need to look at how the subscription, I can't talk today, how the subscription works, and click on each option to see where your price range is. Because 4 people for 2 days is one price, and then 3 days is a different price, 4 days is a different price, 5 days is a different price, and then 6 days is the option through Dinnerly that is not an option through EveryPlate. I don't think they had a 6-day option, but definitely check and see and look at each one of them before you decide what you're going to sign up for. So I went ahead and did the 6-day option. So I opened the box, and this is in the top of this right here. It's just like, it's not like a plastic bag, but it's got foam or something inside. Alright. I've never done this before, like I said, so just kind of bear with me. Alright, so we've got some seasoning. And the seasonings, like this says smoked paprika, is written on the top of that. This actually has a head of broccoli in here. These are the green beans. These are all definitely packaged different than Every Plate. These actually look like they're coming straight out of a market of some sort. They're actually in like these type bags. And the other one is not like that at all. So just know that. Chili powder. Now this is kind of set up the same way as the other one. This is just kind of in a little random package. These are just your flour tortillas. And it says on here that these are 6-inch flour tortillas. These also have expiration dates on these that I'm seeing. Like this one says Best By 8/4/21. And on Every Plate, it just said use everything within 5 days. So, and it really wasn't even expired then. So, I don't know. Red peppers, tomatoes, panko. There's 2 ounces of panko. This is orzo. There are 2 bags of orzo. And most of this should have at least 2 bags of, because we are doing 4 plates. So there's some more panko. Just kind of separating this over here beside me. These are sugar snap peas. Again, it's like these little bags are just straight out of like the produce area of a market. So that's pretty neat. Purple onion. These are scallions. Seafood broth concentrate. Okay. Not really sure what that one goes with, but we'll see. Seafood. Now, so I did get to choose. So that's one thing about when you do these is you need to go through the menu also. It'll tell you what they're going to send you, but normally there are other options for you to be able to swap that out and get something different. Ranch dressing. I can't see what this is. It's too dark. Let's see. Not sure. We'll have to look at this a little closer and see if we can see it, because I can't tell. Here's our garlic. Most everything in here is going to be fresh, and that's one thing that I really do like about it. Another red pepper and tomato. Taco seasoning. Here's another one of those. Again, not really sure what it is. Should be written on the other side, but it is not. Should be able to move this out of the way and figure out what it is. So, not sure. We'll figure it out. Worst case scenario will be process of elimination. Another broccoli. So far what I'm liking about this is that there is a whole head of broccoli. One thing I'm not liking about this is there is not a cardboard box in here that I can use. Just one thing that I did like about Every Plate is it comes with a little box you can just pick up and put in your refrigerator. This one does not have that, but check that out. Mozzarella. It's really nice looking. Sour cream. Barbecue sauce. And it's just kind of been up there. Jasmine rice, and it's already fully cooked. That's really nice. So here we're getting to the meats. This is actually the boneless, skinless chicken breast, and this is almost frozen. So it did come really cold, and that's one thing about this, that Every Plate was cold, but it was never frozen, and this is frozen. So one good thing about it being frozen when it comes to you is that if something happens and your package is delayed, it won't be ruined. So I really do like it that it is basically frozen. I mean, it's enough thawed out that I could cook it tonight, but it's still a little frozen on the edges and kind of in the center. that I know that it's going to be still in good condition. So, ranch steak. Here's another ranch steak. Another chicken breast. There's another chicken breast. And this is small wild caught shrimp. Can't really see it in there because it has these stuff in it to make it to where you really can't see it very well. But I mean, basically it's shrimp that's just all together. What I'm seeing is it's like ice. So, and then the front packaging is kind of showing through. But it's another wild caught shrimp. Corn. Sour cream. 5 ounces of peas. Sirloin steak. So, this is the frozen ice bag. And it is, it says you can clean and dry, empty the non-toxic contents into the trash and dry. Set aside, don't recycle with your curbside items. And then it gives you the address to be able to recycle. So this is definitely recyclable. One other thing you can do with these other than send them back is if you use a ice chest very often, maybe someone you know keeps an ice chest, you can actually let this thaw out, let it lay flat, put it flat on a tray and put it into your freezer, and you can reuse these, but definitely wash these with soap and water first and clean it really good. But you can put these in the bottom of an ice chest or on top of an ice chest on top of other stuff if you want to. They're definitely reusable. We have gotten some of the smaller ones in the past, and we'll actually use them for, like, you know, if someone's hurt or, you know, just needs an ice pack or for some reason, then we'll use that. I like to use ice packs whenever I have a headache because it helps them to go away faster. Some more sirloin steak. Pulled pork. And this is fully cooked and seasoned pulled pork. So it's seasoned, it's cooked, seasoned, and it's frozen, so you don't have to worry about it going bad. Smoked paprika. Some more of the tomatoes. So in the shipment when I got this in, and this is not Dinnerly's fault, but my box was actually sitting on the side. So one thing that I am going to contact Dinnerly about is the shipping label was on the side of the box instead of on the top of it, which I think is why it ended up on the side, because normally when our boxes are brought up to the door, the labels are face up. So that's one thing, and they need to know that so that all of these aren't getting laid side up. So more sour cream, and I think that is why this ended up getting mixed up in here. Grated Parmesan Reggianito. I think it's just like Reggiano, but it's Reggianito, it says. Not really sure, but Parmesan. Anyway, taco seasoning. Some 5 ounces of peas. Some more chicken breasts. This thing is full of stuff, I just know that. More mozzarella and ranch. Some more jasmine rice. Fully cooked again. Some more tomatoes and toasted sesame seeds. Okay, so here's the first issue with this that I'm seeing is there are no recipes in here. So I'm gonna have to look and see, but I have a feeling because I was able to see the recipes online that I have to go online and get these recipes, which is okay because I can just put them onto my phone and make the recipes from there. However, I like to have the cards. So probably what I'll do is end up printing these out on a piece of paper to use. So for tonight, I'm going to have to use my phone to be able to cook. And I don't like that really. I like to have that recipe in front of me. But I mean, I can understand why they do it this way too. You know, I'm sure it helps to save quite a bit of money whenever they're doing the meal kits for them to not have to put that in there. But I don't really know exactly how to separate this out for now. So I'm going to have to do some research and find those. So anyway, and so, yeah, it doesn't say end. Yeah, I thought maybe it said something here, but it doesn't. But let's see what it does say on the top part, because I didn't actually look at it. It says, it was under where the tape was. Yeah, it doesn't say much. It just says to send a free box to someone, but I don't really know exactly how that works, so I'm sure they still have to pay part of that, but you could definitely do it. Okay, on the inside of the box there are more directions. It is on this little flap right here. It says your handy Dinnerly checklist. I guess it would have helped if I'd opened the box and actually looked at it before I got on here, because then I would know a little bit more about what I was supposed to be doing. So anyway, it says open the box, remove ingredients, checking any pouches before discarding, and place perishables in the fridge. I put everything in the fridge or freezer. I put the meat in the freezer and I put everything else in the fridge just because it helps it to stay good longer. View or download your recipes via your email, your account area on the website, or the Dinnerly app. Scan recipes to make sure you have the necessary pantry basics on hand, and then cook. So this is going to be a lot like the other ones that you have to provide your own salt, pepper, oil, butter, things like that. But there won't be many other things like that. That's basically it. They just don't provide some of the basics. So that's going to be about it. So anyway, there's the unboxing from Dinnerly, and I hope you have a wonderful day.